Digital security, swift response, smart progression. Welcome to Qingqiao Safety Investigation. According to the Global Times report on January 13, a massive fire engulfed Wildberries, Russia's largest online retailer, in a warehouse complex measuring 350 by 320 meters and standing 20 meters high in Shushary, Pushkin District, St. Petersburg. The fire rapidly spread, encompassing an area of 70,000 square meters, with a collapse zone extending over 50,000 square meters. Coincidentally, during the incident, a passenger plane flew overhead, allowing a passenger to capture images of the scene. The conflagration consumed the warehouse entirely, sending a towering column of smoke billowing into the sky, blanketing the Pushkin district of St. Petersburg in dense smoke. Upon receiving the alarm, the Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations promptly dispatched personnel to the site. However, by the time they arrived, the fire had already erupted and extended throughout the entire warehouse. Despite mobilizing over 400 rescue workers and deploying more than 90 firefighting units, authorities found themselves unable to approach the central inferno, forced to stand by as the blaze raged on. Their efforts focused primarily on containing the fire to prevent it from spreading further. Over 30 hours later, the flames finally subsided, leaving the warehouse and its contents completely destroyed. Thankfully, all approximately 1,000 employees in the warehouse were safely evacuated, with no reported casualties. Nonetheless, the warehouse's entire inventory was consumed by the fire, resulting in a direct loss estimated at nearly 20 billion rubles, roughly equivalent to $191 million. The Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations classified the fire's complexity as the highest level, rating it as level 5. They further deemed it the largest fire in Russian retail history, dubbing it an epic fire. The warehouse where the fire erupted spans over 122,000 square meters, equivalent to the size of 11 football fields. Constructed by Wildberries in 2021, the warehouse was an investment totaling 3 billion rubles. Established in 2004, Wildberries stands as Russia's largest online retail platform, boasting a portfolio of over 37,000 brands and managing an average of 750,000 online orders daily. With branches and warehouses spanning across more than 30 countries globally, Wildberries holds a prominent position in the e-commerce landscape. For online retailers, the centralized storage of products within warehouses represents a critical asset, with warehouse fire protection constituting a vital aspect of daily operations. Therefore, such a catastrophic disaster within a leading company begs the question, why did it happen? In response, the Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations initiated an investigation, revealing that the warehouse fire stemmed from a circuit failure within the first area of the warehouse. Following the incident, the Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations conducted interviews with staff members who had evacuated from the fire, reconstructing the sequence of events. One employee, stationed in the third area of the warehouse when the fire commenced, recounted hearing the fire alarm sounding in the first area. However, neither he nor his colleagues reacted immediately, failing to perceive the gravity of the situation. Their complacency stemmed from a series of frequent false alarms issued by the fire alarm systems in the preceding week, which had not resulted in any actual fires. Hence, they dismissed the alarm as yet another false alarm, as had been the case previously. It wasn't until approximately 3 minutes later that employees from the first area urgently alerted others, indicating visible flames and the rapid spread of the fire. At this point, all staff members directed their attention to the escalating situation, promptly evacuating through designated safety passages. Reflecting on the entirety of the fire's progression, it becomes evident that this monumental disaster could have been averted. A week preceding the tragic incident, the fire alarm systems within the first and second zones of the warehouse sounded frequently, yet no actual fires were detected, leading management to categorize them as false alarms. The recurrence of these false alarms should have raised significant concerns, indicating abnormal signals within the fire alarm system. However, warehouse management neglected to investigate the root causes behind these frequent false alarms, allowing the pattern of disregarding crucial warnings to persist. This failure highlights a concerning lack of awareness regarding employee safety at the management level of Russia's largest online retailer. Fires often spread with alarming speed, akin to thunder. Thankfully, the warehouse's expansive layout with multiple exits enabled over 1,000 staff members to evacuate in time. However, had the incident occurred in a smaller warehouse, the repercussions would have been far more severe, extending beyond mere property loss. Adding to the unforeseen circumstances, subsequent investigations by the Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations revealed a startling fact: the warehouse, despite its massive size, had not yet been officially put into operation. This revelation emerged following inquiries made to the Construction Administration Bureau in St. Petersburg, responsible for overseeing construction projects. The director of the St. Petersburg City Construction Administration disclosed that Wildberries had only secured permission to construct the expansive warehouse complex in 2022, along with certification validating that the constructed facilities met the prescribed design specifications. However, crucially, Wildberries had yet to acquire a permit for operational use and had not undergone a fire inspection. This sprawling structure, spanning over 122,000 square meters, had functioned akin to a ticking time bomb for over a year without undergoing essential fire inspections or securing operational permits. Such oversight is not just shocking but truly horrifying. Had senior management at Wildberries Company and the review and supervision personnel at the St. Petersburg City Construction Administration ensured the legality, compliance, and thoroughness of their respective roles, this catastrophe could have been averted. Tune in at 6 a.m. from Monday to Friday for Qingqiao Safety Investigation for your daily safety updates.